battled through the opening round of the college football playoffs, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. And the Boilermakers look to keep this drive moving.
With all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The completion makes it second down. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 45. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Boilermakers are looking to keep this drive going. A deep shot to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Look out, he's in the clear. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
They'll try to add their lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. And down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Throw it off the one pass option. You bring it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And this pass is caught. Is brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Morgan. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the 1st down and more. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Purdue, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Morton. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down, living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A play action, looking to throw. Moves left, out of the pocket. He's wide open, look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Morton. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And the Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think We're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after makes the lead 16. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Boilermakers. And the Rufo booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
He keeps it on a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Boilermakers will have first and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Boilermakers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Ducks are in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Then as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. The reception nets about 7 yards with 4th down coming up here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? He's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's got room to run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. single back, takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks free with room to run. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the tailback's got it again. Touchdown, Ducks! They continue to roll up the score. Try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Makes the first down, but crazy Price. Big hit there at the end. And the Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he loses the football. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway on the 26-yard line is huge.
Now they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Takes the handoff again. Breaks free. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Powering through. The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
They'll give it to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit of the slide. The Boilermakers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the Boilermakers pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
That's a big gain of the play. He's out of bounds, and that'll end the 3rd quarter. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop, but 1st down from the 13. The Boilermakers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the Boilermakers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Fighting him off. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
And it's a bunch formation. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And he's got it again. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that short completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. And he brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. You don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 34.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the Boilermakers starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Been an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they face Sterling short on play number 13. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a...
Oh, and he fumbles! And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W.